NFL Week 6 power rankings. So number 10, I have the Baltimore Ravens down 2 spots. I'm not a pretty win against the Steelers. The Ravens wide receivers kept on dropping passes. Lamar made one too many mistakes. Their defense looked good though, and the Ravens, I'm not sure where they're kind of inconsistent. I'm not sure if I should have dropped them out or kept them at 10, but I do think that their offense is still decent, especially if Lamar Jackson is on and their wide receivers stop dropping passes. I think their defense is still very, very good, but I'm not sure if they're dominant enough. But they still do have a good defense, and they do have some of the talent on offense, like Mark Andrews, to get the job done. But like I said last week, injuries are concerning, but I still consider the Ravens a top 10 team. Number 9, I had the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They were on bye, so nothing really to say about them. Similar story to the Seahawks, they're also on a bye. So I have them at 8. And number 7, I have the Dallas Cowboys down 2 spots. They got thrashed by the 49ers. It was horrible. The offense, like I said before, they have not had a good test yet. Their offense, Dak did horrible against the Niners. Pollard could not get started. So far, their offense has only done good versus bad teams, and their defense has also struggled against teams at times like the Cardinals and Cowboys. I know they have the talent. I know they can dominate on defense, but I have not seen much from their offense. Their defense is arguably top 3 even against that game against the Niners, but their offense, I don't know what to think of their offense right now. Dak looks good at times, looks bad at times. Same thing with Pollard. And nobody on the skill position players are really stepping up, so I can't really have them higher than 7. Then number 4, I have the Buffalo Bills down 4 spot. I predicted the upset, but the Bills still did not look good, and I think I dropped them more 4 spots because of all the of Matt Milano injury and their defensive injuries. Their defense was playing great these weeks, early in the season, but I'm pretty sure those injuries. I'm worried those injuries are going to stack up and cause problems. They lost Davius White last week, and now they lose another leader in their locker room, Matt Milano. Offense, they became one-dimensional like games. Again, something they could not do, something they haven't done much this season, but against Jacksonville made them on offense one-dimensional. Don't get me wrong, Josh Allen is incredible, but to win, you don't want a one-dimensional offense. And the Bills, I still think they're good, have a good offense, but like I said, that was not a very good loss by the Bills, especially on the injury part. The number 5, I have the Miami Dolphins up 2 spots. Good win. Nothing really show much for me. Their offense explosive, but we all knew that they have a really great offense. Their offensive line has been playing great, although Achane, um, getting injured is not good for the Dolphins, but not horrible. Their defense played better, but I am still worried about their defense. Like I said, this game didn't really show us much, so I have the Dolphins only going up 2 spots at number 5 right now. The number 3 or 4, I have the Detroit Lions up 2 spots. Another great win against the Carolina Panthers, but like the Dolphins win, it didn't really show a lot. Offense is good, Goff is good. We all know that. Laporta is good. Montgomery has been playing great. Yes, we know that. And the Detroit Lions defense played pretty good, but they happened so this season. So the Lions have been playing pretty good this season, but like I said, the Panthers win doesn't mean too much or show us too much. Detroit is still a very good offense with the above average defense. Then at number 3, I have the Kansas City Chiefs up a spot. Uh, a win against the Vikings, not the prettiest win. The offense definitely looked better. Their defense looked slightly worse. Mahomes had probably maybe his best game of the season, if you don't count the Bears game. Pacheco pretty much got shut down. The Chiefs' offense is still good, but it's not explosive like it once were a few years ago or even last year. Their defense, after that strong start, started to tinker off a little bit these last 2 games. But Kansas City, even with their defense is getting slightly worse, I think their offense is getting better, finding their stride. So I have them at number 3. Number 2, I have the Philadelphia Eagles up a spot. They reclaimed the number 2 spot, but I still don't think that the team is that good from like last year. They're still 5-0 teams. Are still one of 2 5-0 teams, but they've been escaping with the wins. That first half against the Rams was pretty even, but they did pull away during the second half. But so far, Eagles secondary still concerning to me. The defense still good though. Offense, it looks like they're finding their stride. AJ Brown's been playing better. Hurts has been playing better. So I expect the Eagles to just continue getting better throughout the season. Teams that dropped down, none this week. Most of the teams won or they lost to top tier competition. And then at number one, I have obviously the San Francisco 49ers, and they're even more of a number one team right now. Their defense did great. Fred Warner, Drew Greenlaw shut down a good Dallas Cowboys offense, but even more impressive, Brock Purdy, George Kittle went straight through that Cowboys defense. That was very impressive. And right now I'm pretty sure San Francisco 49ers are a consensus number one team in the NFL. So there you have it, my NFL Week 6 power rankings.